kids. This is Omi from Scribble Phonics with Omi, and we're at the beach. Boom-a-lacka, boom-a-lacka, bow, wow, wow. Chink-a-lacka, chink-a-lacka, chow, chow, chow. Boom-a-lacka, chink-a-lacka, who are we? The boom-a-lacka bees. Can't you see? What do? We scribble, scribble, scribble with you. And today we're at the Florida beach and we're going to make a sandcastle. And I know when you've been to the beach, you made a sandcastle too. All the materials you need are your crayons and paper, and we can scribble our sandcastle.
Okay, kids, let's scribble our sand, beginning sound S, castle, k, k, beginning sound C, for the beach, b, beginning sound B. Always our fat crayons, green and red, to show us left and right. Left side, pull down, that's the L sound, letter L, left, pull down, that's a vertical line, and move across. Reading and writing goes over here to the right, pull down with our red, beginning sound R, red crayon, that's where we finish and stop. All right, let's get, I have yellow paper, and I'm going to use brown crayon to have it look like sand. Sand's kind of a mixture, so I thought my yellow paper with brown crayon would make it look like sand. Whatever colors you want to use would be fine. So I'm using brown, b, b, beginning sound B. All right, we're going to start right here. Right on the left, we dug a hole with our sand. We used our hands and pulled out the sand. So we're going to go back and make just a little curved line because that's our hole that we dug and piled. We have some sand. Pull down, left to right, left to right. Okay, we're going to make some turrets. T, 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 beginning sound T. We're in castles. And you have a pail, and you fill that pail with sand, and they're tall. They're tall. They go down just straight. I'm making just vertical lines. It's inside. You have a shape that you took to the beach. Turrets are on castles. That's where the soldiers would stand to protect the castle. And it's round up here. I'm making a little oval circle to the left, to the left, to the left. That's the top of your bucket. When you turned it upside down, it was filled with sand. It's a big fat turret that were in the castles. And so we make sand castles with them. And the soldiers stood up in there. And where he stood is behind. Let's fill it in, lots of sand. He would stand there, and in case there was an attack of some sort, he could stand behind there and be protected. Now let's go over here and make another turret. We'll go right about here and we'll pull down. You filled up your bucket with sand, top to bottom, pull down, top to bottom, pull down. You filled your bucket up with sand and turned it upside down, and here's the other turret. Pull down, left to right, pull down, pull down. We'll make a little round circle so you can see where to stop. That was your bucket you turned upside down. The bottom is round, isn't it? We'll pull down. It's a big fat turret. And there's stairs inside there for the soldiers to get up to the top. Okay. All right. Now, in order to get into the castle, there's a doorway. So right here, we're going to make a doorway, a curve. We're going to start at the bottom. We're going to curve over and over curve. There we go. We're going to make an over curve to get inside the castle. Pretend. And we're just going to go over, curve over, left to right, and we'll fill in our sandcastle. And you've piled the sand on, and you left a little opening for all the people and the king and the queen and the soldiers and the people that make food, the cooks, to live inside of. And we're filling up our castle. Curve over, left to right, curve over. And now we can pack it some more, so maybe we'll just make some horizontal lines. We'll fill up. We're packing that hard with our hands. Left to right, push, push, left to right. We're filling up the sand, patting it down. That's it kind of looks like sand, I guess, on the yellow. The yellow didn't show up too well. Okay, now we're going to make the guards. They stood behind these if there was someone shooting arrows, so they were little squares. We're going to pull down, push, pull down, 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 down. They could stand behind that if an arrow came behind them because they're guarding the castle. Pull down, pull down. And then there was another one over here on the top of that turret. Turret, pull down. Push, just looks like a square, doesn't it? Pull down, hang on to that crayon. Pull down. The fat ones are good because they don't break when you squeeze those. Pull down, 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 down. That's the top of the turret. The soldier is standing there, and he's standing here, and then he gets behind it if an arrow comes up. Let's put some more sand up there. Okay, now there's another turret up here, so we're going to go up above here a little farther, and we're going to pull down again. You filled your bucket with sand, and let's pull down. That's another turret that has stairs inside of it. Pull down, pull down. We'll make it a little round top because the bucket poured sand on top of it. And the soldiers are standing here. If you've got some little people you brought to the beach, you can put them in. Or if you would like to draw them in, you can draw some soldiers from a long time ago. That was a long time ago. They're not there anymore. But they're in the movies. All right, now let's put some more guard towers up here. Square, pull down, then push a little bit. Pull down. This one up there because they went really high. Pull down, little short lines now. Pull down. Push, push, pull down. And on the very top was a triangle. So you can come way up here to the top. Just pull down, slant left, slant right, slant left, slant left, slant right, slant left, slant right, slant left. And the soldier stands right in there, slant left, slant right, because he can see out there to shoot his arrows. If someone wants to come get in there, and there we are. Our sandcastle. Beginning sound S. Put some more sand in there. Castle. Now, since it is at the beach, I'm going to take blue, and we'll put some water for the ocean. Because when you can look through your door, you can see there's water back there. So let's just make wiggly lines of the waves of the ocean that come up. Now, you don't want it to come over and knock your castle down, do you? Let's put some waves. And over here, the ocean's behind. Just nice wiggling lines. That's good practice. When you make round circles, push curves, pull curves. And we're just making we'll make water in front of your castle. Just wiggly waves. The ocean's making waves behind your castle. We're always going left to right. Over here, we're going left to right around our castle. And we'll make it at the bottom. We can pretend a wave came up and splashed around your sandcastle. Nice, long, curly one, always left to right. And there's our sandcastle. Now, there was the handwriting strokes. Maybe you would like to put yourself in your castle. And some other things might you like to add to your sandcastle. S, beginning sound S. K, castle, beginning sound C.
Oh, kids, here we are. Look at your pictures. Was that fun scribbling the sandcastle? Look what we made, a beehive. That's where we live. Oh, I love your castles. Wouldn't that be fun to live in a castle? You can find more scribbles on Scribble Phonics with Omi on YouTube. Well, Big Cousin B. Da, 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 da.